Oh, that was interesting. Hold on. Wait a second. How did it get a... Got a weird old banner. Hmm. Do all videos do that now? Was it only on her? What's only on that girl's live stream? Interesting. Hey, Foxy, how are ya? What a morning. Breakfast by the river. That seems appropriate for eating some Dude, last night was feisty. Yeah, I'm not feeling this tune. Appalachian Spirit. What a day. We're just here at the Fire Academy. We're chilling. I was up so early and I was like, you know what? I really want to run and get after it. And I ended up just laying in bed. And then I took Charlie for a run. And the freaking leash broke. Sir Can, what's up, dude? The leash broke. I have one of those retractable leashes that works great for running. But it broke on me. And so, you know, like that whole 12 feet or however long it is was just all dangling. I was like, well, this ain't gonna work. So that's frustrating. So then I kind of just walked it with him and held the slack in the leash, and it's just one of those days, you know, that cheap Chinese bullshit. So we're here at work now, and Hibbit? What is Hibbit? Or you mean Hobbit? So I made some oatmeal this morning, and it has peanut butter and apples. And I love this, what's this thing called? This is a coring ware thing, and you can put like soup in it or whatever, and it's really great for the microwave. I could see Sam and Frodo walking through the Shire listening to this kind of music. Mmm. 10 out of 10. Just oatmeal, almond milk, apples, and a scoop of peanut butter. You throw mayonnaise out at the squirrels outside your window? Do they go nuts for it? No pun intended. Mmm. 10 out of 10. I've been eating a lot of oatmeal lately. Thanks, Black Gums. I appreciate that. I'm eating oatmeal for the title, Oatmeal Taste Test. Our guy Andy yesterday streamed for 5 hours straight. That's wild. I was at work, he was streaming. I went home, he's still streaming. Ate dinner, still streaming. Got a little oatmeal in my beard. Platonically. Here's a question for you. If you went camping and woke up with a sore butt and lube on it, would you say anything? Yeah, I think Andy is a little addicted to it now. I love it. It's a good... I enjoy hanging out with him basically on YouTube Live. Like, I hang out in the comment section while he's live, but... The apples are a lot hotter than the oatmeal. There's definitely, I think I could have used an extra scoop of peanut butter too. What's up, dude?
What's going on, Maximus?
Just hanging out with my people on the live stream. What are you doing?
Looking for ladders and gonna go use the bathroom.
Nice.
There you go.
It's a fun day here today.
All right. How long are you hanging out today?
I'll be here till like 2:30.
Did I say your wipe out?
Nice.
It didn't look too bad. So I thought you seen wipe out. You're like,
I know, right?
I'm like, it just kind of slipped more than anything else. It just fell.
It was funny that it looked like the soft sand ate that front tire though.
Yeah.
But as long as the bike's okay, that's all that matters to me. And I have health insurance now, so I'll be taking care.
There you go. All right, Max. Oh, last question before. I don't know if you want to put that in the live stream or not.
Oh, you want to mute it?
Yep.
And we're back. We are back. The interesting thing about oatmeal too is how much it absorbs the almond milk, like really fast too. And it was fine. I mean, there was a lot of it before I put it in the microwave to heat it up, and now that I heated it up, it's like all gone. And I like it kind of soupy, in my opinion. Well, today is Friday, and the weekend's here, so what do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything fun? Any wild adventures? Davey's live. Mm-hmm. You having some fun lately? Nice, nice. That's what's up. I think I'm gonna take a break from doing the morning stretches. I don't know. I mean, it does get me stretching every morning, but I'm feeling a little burnt out. Nice. I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I've had Korean food, or if I've even had Korean food. Let's see here. Let me ask a question. He's about to build a tent. Oh man, wow, that's gonna be invigorating just watching him work. That wasn't sarcastic at all. Kimchi. Oh, I freaking love kimchi too. Costco actually has really good kimchi. So does Trader Joe's. If you guys have a Costco nearby. Oh yeah, kimchi fried rice, 10 out of 10. That stuff is really good. Here's okay. Here's one question, and if it's changed within like the last few days or so, then I apologize in advance. And I'll send this a message to Davey too. But why doesn't Davey make any of his lives public after the fact? You know, he's gaining all this watch hour and watch time, but then he privates his live, so then he loses the watch hours. So it doesn't, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me. Homeboy needs to make that stuff public and keep it public. But it makes me think. Sometimes they do, sir, can. That thing, that saying "my way" makes me think of the Good Charlotte song. You know I ain't lived that life, working no 9 to 5. No matter what they say, doing it my own way. I love Good Charlotte. They're classic. They came out when I was in what? Middle school, I believe. Middle school or high school? Right around there. Well, you should keep it public so then we can see like a look at that beard, oatmeal beard. So we can see it, you know. Who's he trying to glow up for? You know, is there anyone in specific? Well, I mean, I know there's one person specific, but I won't say their name out of respect for them. You know what I'm trying to say. And not the look back. See, that's why I like daily vlogging, is because I can be like, what did I do on that day? And I can look back and see, and I have a video for it. And for our conversation yesterday about epilepsy, I just woke up this morning feeling really bummed out, and I was like, you know what? What's gonna help? A gosh dang Rio Punch Monster. I just love the flavor. Watch, there's gonna be some red dye 40 in this thing. There is red. Oh no. Red 40. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's gonna be my last. Well, it was a buy two. It was a 2 for $5 deal, so this is my second to last monster ever because of the red 40. Gosh darn it! Why do they need to put red dye 40 in a drink? You don't even see the flavor, or you don't even see the fluid because it's all. That's sad now. Gosh dang it! That bums me out. Freaking red dye 40. So now is RFK Jr. gonna ban monsters now too? Or just get rid of the dye in it? Which, I mean, again, I don't understand what the dye is for. Let's see what the GPT says. Red dye 40 is added to energy drinks purely for visual appeal. No performance, flavor, or health benefit, just a synthetic coloring agent to make the drink look more vibrant and brand matching. I think all dyes are getting banned, not just not just number 40. Gosh, I'm gonna, once I get paid, I'm gonna order some Kinetic and just purely drink Kinetic. Gosh. And it's like, you know, sometimes you just we don't want to look at the ingredients, but sometimes you have to too. It's just a catch-22. I mean, the can is visually appealing, right? It makes me want to go to Rio de Janeiro. Oh, look, you can see it up on top. You know, it's like I've given up everything, basically. Like, everything that's like bad for you, right? Or at least as much as I can. Like nicotine, grass isn't really bad for you, but it can be bad for you when it's taking over your life. I've given up alcohol. It's like, you know, sometimes I just want to enjoy a little caffeine. And maybe a little energy drink here and there, you know? But we gotta put that red dye 40 in there. You can tell I didn't use enough oatmeal. I didn't use enough peanut butter. Because here at the bottom of the oatmeal, it's like we're all out of peanut butter. It's just oatmeal, and it's getting real boring. And I have like ketchup and mustard packets here, but I don't think that would be very good in oatmeal. And I just realized too, I brought chicken and rice for lunch, and I don't have any soy sauce here either. I used it all up the last few days. Gosh darn dang it. And if it really is the end of the world, I could text my loving girlfriend and she would bring me some soy sauce, but good luck. Hopefully the bet goes well. Tell everyone over there on Davie Street to head over here because we got a great connection. Yeah, I went to sleep last night. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna go for a 6-mile run before work, and then, you know, 5:30 turned into 7 really fast. And then by the time I got all my running shit on and was ready to head out the door, it was already 7:40, and I was like, gosh darn it. And then the plan is to take Charlie for a 2-mile run, and then the leash issue. It's just one of those days. I feel like I haven't been getting my miles in lately either. I'm already at 50 for the month, but I kind of like to be anywhere between 70 and 80. And I have been cycling a lot more too, so it happens. Have any of you guys ever taken any smelling salts? I just saw a notification about smelling salts and stimulants. I've only seen videos of it, but I've never tried it myself. There's two things I was decided. There's two things I need. One are new tires for the Hyundai, the car that I drive, and two, with your guys' donations, I want to use the money and sponsor a baseball team next year. Daniela's nephew plays baseball, and it's only $400 for the season. And if you sponsor the team, you can get your name on the back of all the jerseys. So it'd be fun to have it say Flying 90. That sounds like a good thing to fundraise for on the stream. I mean, we could even live stream the game too if we wanted to. I know, I think that'd be really fun to fundraise for with the live stream and make the buy me a coffee thing for that. Yeah, $400 is pretty chill, right? When they said that, when I was like, how much does it cost to get your name on the back? Like, oh, it's only $400. I'm like, what? That's it? I like that you guys are on board with this. Yeah, it'll be next year. Which, gosh, it feels like it's going to be here tomorrow, right? Next year, 2026. Oh, man. Yeah, new tires for the car because they're getting pretty bad. But that will happen before it rains. And where I live in California, it doesn't rain that much here. I really need it. I keep going back and forth because, like, the job I have now is pretty freaking awesome. I do love it, but I wish I got more hours. You know, if I got 40 hours a week here, that would be incredible. I'd be super stoked. Like, even just 30 hours a week, you know? Or like, I think I really need to get like an adult job. Every dog, Andy, what's up, dude? I just finished my oatmeal, so unfortunately just missed that part, but we're still chilling. We're not going away anytime soon. I'm doing all right. Not 1,000%, but still like 999%. I can't complain. And I hate that saying, like, even if I did complain, no one would listen. Like, that's just some passive aggressiveness, you know? Maybe we should make a baseball tee, like a baseball shirt. And then the money from that could go towards the baseball. I know they have baseball tees, you know, the kind that are a little bit longer. They're like white and then different colors. And they're in they're not in T-ball. They're in the league right above that, and then I think they'll be up one more next year. Because next year they're actually going to be keeping a score. I know that for a fact because I asked that question. And Danielle is like, you threw that out there. Now you have it. You don't have to do it, but you have to do it. It's a lot of fun watching these little kids get after it too. I enjoy watching the games. It was good. It needed at least one more scoop of peanut butter and maybe like an entire apple. Let me check the merch store to see if they have that. Let's see here. Bonfire. Bonfire. You guys listen to electronic music? Who sings that song Bonfire? I could hear it in my head, but I can't. See full catalog. Here we go. Shirts. Yeah, that'd be a shirt. Unisex. Football jerseys, okay. I mean, if they got football jerseys, they gotta have baseball tees. There we go. Oh, maybe, I don't think this is exactly it. This kind of has too long of sleeves, right? I hate when you go back on websites and it brings you all the way back to the very top. Camo hoodies. Three-quarter sleeve baseball tee. Here we go. Boom. Now we're talking. Now we're on fire. Ooh, that's a. I don't think they have those on the store, but that's a great idea. We got gray, white, pink, green, purple, navy, dark gray, navy, blue, medium blue, and a few reds. So what kind of, I would like, initially I'm like, oh, we could just rip off a baseball tees logo, right? Like, I'm not really the biggest fan of baseball where I follow it, if that makes sense, you know, but I do like, oh, I'll root for the Dodgers because that's the home team where I live. You know, so instead of it saying Dodgers, it could say like Flying 90. But then if you don't like the Dodgers, then you're not going to want to rep that, right? Let's see. Create a baseball inspired logo that says Flying 90 for a shirt. Let's see what it comes up with here. What kind of logo would be good, you guys? Yeah. Oh, dang, Andy. You've been following for a while then. Yeah, it used to be the LA Raiders, and then they moved to Oakland, and now they're the Las Vegas Raiders, which is crazy. And I can't talk. I've been going back and forth to like Utah and Colorado, and you go through Vegas, right? And it's been fun watching the Oracle Stadium being built. And actually, fun fact, I did a photo shoot for a family back in February, and one of the sons actually works for the Las Vegas Raiders now. He worked in Oakland, but then once they moved to Vegas, he transferred there too. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Wait, it's blurry. It's loading right now. It's coming in. It's coming in from the system. Within the last like 2 years, I want to say 1 or 2 years. Okay. Oh, it's still loading. I wish it would make this on a white background because that'd be so much easier to Photoshop the heck out of it. Some kind of baseball inspired one that could go on the front. I said to ChatGPT, I was like, create a baseball inspired logo that says Flying 90 for a shirt, and this is what it came up with. I could vibe with that. I could wear that on the front of a shirt. Let's send it to the boss and see what she says. I know, right? For ChatGPT to make a logo for me, that's not that bad. Three-quarter baseball team. Okay, now I can start looking up all your guys' questions. Georgetown Hoyas. Nope. Tell me more about that. Oh, it's a basketball team. Interesting. Competing in the Big East Conference. Interesting. Okay, check this out. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're saying now, Andy. You know what's funny is the school I work for is where our fire academy is called Hancock, right? And the logo is actually a bulldog too. Do I have any? It's some. Oh, I think it's back here. Check this out. See, like our mascot is also a bulldog. And then there's also the Fresno State Bulldogs. And it's like the same exact logo. It's silly. It makes me laugh. Ooh, got a little chilly. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So that will be fun. Justin Bieber posts emotional plea. Says paparazzi attention has to stop. Just leave Justin Bieber alone. Poor guy looks just sad. Poor little Justin Bieber. He was so nice and kind when he first came out, you know. In that movie Never Say Never, little Biebs. And now you just feel awful. And then like what he had to go through with P. Diddy, that's just terrible. It's heartbreaking. Gosh, everything is just so dang expensive. I know, right? Too much, too young. Yep. And that video with him and P. Diddy, and they're like, P. Diddy's like, I got you for 48 hours, and you're all mine. I got custody of you, and you're just like, oh. Hat from the feed. I do need to order some like gels and stuff for the ultra that's coming up. We got today's the 25th and it's on the 14th, so we got 20 days now. Ooh, it's getting closer. Just put the poop. All train? Or all, do you mean like all trail? I think it's maybe a little spelled. Yeah, it's gonna be an all trail race with like 1,500 feet of vert every single lap, and each lap is let's see, it's each lap is almost about 15K too, and you do each one. I'll do each one 5 times, and there's 2 loops. No, this is a running race. My buddy, he's on his way home from Vegas right now, actually, and he literally just sent me a picture of the Allegiant Stadium. I thought it was called the Oracle Stadium. Maybe that's the one in San Diego. Found that stadium. Right. Oops. Check. This thing's massive. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel ready for it, actually. Yeah, I can see myself finishing. I'll show you guys the... Check out the buckle. I know, right? It does look like a spaceship. This is the buckle you get if you finish 100 miles. So I can already see myself finishing it and getting that buckle, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a good time. And my goal is to finish before Friday. So like with my distance, what's up, Thomas? I can run Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it starts at 12 p.m. on Wednesday and ends on 12 p.m. on Sunday, right? So my goal is to finish before Friday. So then I can just hang out with everyone and just chill and relax. And then Daniela is going to be doing the 10-miler on Saturday. So it'd be cool if I could do a loop with her and help her out through that. But that's my goal. Yeah, no, this isn't a road race. It's all on trail, Foxy. In my opinion, trail races are a lot more fun. Because, hey, Monster Gaming, good to see you today. Sorry I missed morning stretching. I've done the Santa Barbara. Oh, you're on the road. Oh, nice. I did the Santa Barbara half marathon, and that was an all road race, and that was honestly so annoying because there was 4,000 people who did it, and the starts were there was a delayed start, but there was 2 groups of people or 2 kinds of people out there. There were ones who you had to put down your projected time, so that you could be spaced out in what group you would take off in, right? And there were so many people putting a faster time than they should have been running. And so there was so much traffic. And you were constantly stepping over people. And then there were so many people like running on top of each other. And it was just really annoying. And the sound of people breathing just... that was annoying. And then the groups of girls that were singing. There'd be like 3 or 4 girls running in a group, and they were all singing the same stupid freaking Taylor Swift songs, and it's like, shut up. No one wants to hear this bullshit. No matter how loud you turned your music up, you still could hear them. I know, right? Exactly. And Monster Gaming, I usually see you tune into the morning stretch, and I skipped it this morning. I just wasn't feeling it. No morning stretch today, but that's okay. Yeah. Again, the entitlement of thinking that people want to hear you sing while they're running. It's like, no. So where I live is in between basically two college towns. Like, imagine my beard's in the middle, right? And up here we have Cal Poly, San Luis, and then down here we have UC Santa Barbara, right? The vibes and overall personality and just politeness up in St. Louis is so much better than it is in Santa Barbara, and the Santa Barbara kids are just really rude and entitled. Hey, Rick's Gaming, good to see you. So it's kind of annoying to go to. I mean, I enjoy going to Santa Barbara because the weather is pretty nice. It's really beautiful. You guys saw when we went paddleboarding and running the other day. It is a good spot, but and the people in Santa Barbara too are a lot ruder. In Santa Barbara, yeah, it's a really rich community. People, if you, like, whenever I travel, instead of saying where I'm from because no one really knows, it's easier just to say you're from Santa Barbara, and people, oh, Santa Barbara. You know, they instantly perk up, like, whoa, you're from Santa Barbara? No way. Do you guys remember it was an older Saturday Night Live skit called The Californians, and they say like, whoa, no way, dude. Stuff like that. That's kind of how I kind of picture people in Santa Barbara. Yeah, Santa Clara is a real place. It's up north, I believe. Let me see. Whoa, nolly! Yeah. Yeah, Santa Clara is up north. It's 247 miles away from me up north. I mean, Rick Gaming, without saying where you're from, you could get your 2 cents here on this if you feel me. Oh, okay. Sorry, let me check. Santa Clarita, yeah, that's real. Santa Carla. Yeah, I don't think Santa Carla is a real place. At least it's not coming up on the map. It's only 10:39 a.m. here at Monster Gaming. I'd love to go to Santa Cruz one day and visit and check it out. There's this thing called the Mystery Spot, which back in the day when the gold rush ended, I'm thinking here as I'm talking. The gold rush ended, so they needed a new way to make money. It was either the gold rush or like the logging really ended. And so they needed a way to make money, and there's been mystery spots, everywhere all over the coast of California. They made mystery spots, where they basically just figure out a way to make a bunch of optical illusions, and people are like, "Whoa, no way, dude, that's gnarly." I'm gonna be talking like that for the rest of the day. Holy moly, that's gnarly. And there's this like one thing where it looks like the wood's going down or the wood's going up, but then the ball can roll up it. And they built this house on a hillside, so it looks all twisted, and you could defy gravity in this house, dude. It's just interesting, but I'd like to go. Yeah. Yeah. No, I would agree with you, Sir Can. There are definitely some surfers that really play into that whole thing and stuff, and it's like, shut up. The Olympics will be here next year. You know, Rick, I get that too. People are like, whoa, what part of the South are you from? And I'm just like, no, I was born and raised on the central coast of California. I don't have a Southern accent. Unless I used to when I was drinking. it would really come out when I was drinking alcohol. But yeah, a lot of people think like, oh, you from Texas or the South? And I'm like, no, born and raised here in California. Whoa, holy moly, you from the Southern California? We will have the 2028 Summer Olympics here in Los Angeles, July 14th to July 30th. This will mark the third time Los Angeles has hosted the Summer Games, having previously done so in 1932 and 1984. That's my tour guide voice. There's this one thing called the land shark. Yeah, kind of. So I work in a shipping container, and that's where, like, all behind me, that's where, like, we store the SCBAs. Those are the packs, and then those are the masts up there. So they gave us all shipping containers, and I'm in a row of 5 of them right now going this way. And I'm in the SCBA container. I can't not stop talking like that. Right? Yeah. The Hunger used to live in Camarillo too. For a little bit. Camarillo! Yeah, I'd love to live in one, honestly. That'd be super fun. A container home would be super cool. Laid back lo-fi, because we're a bunch of laid back dudes. Thanks, Monster Gaming, because I don't feel that way. I'm feeling 999% today, not 1,000%. But that's okay, we'll get there. It's that red dye 40. So Andy, when we do that, we'll name the stream "Coming to You Live from California." There's also a good Monster Gaming. There's this one video. Let me see if I can find it, because I think if I could play it, it won't. It won't get me a copyright strike. I've saved it before in the playlist. Okay, here we go. This is from 14 years ago. Are you guys... they're running the saws right now. Are you guys able to hear the music at all, or do I need to turn it up for you to hear the... Actually, I'll just move the speaker. Oh, you did? Oh, that sucks. It's actually a niece. But she's doing good. Okay, I'm gonna play this video for you guys, and then hopefully it works. But this is spot on how it was. Let's see. So this video, okay, this was 14 years ago, right? So 2011. This is 100% how my life felt back in 2011. Hey, Eric. Hold on, we gotta pause for coworkers. Oh, I thought he was gonna loop around and say to me. So this is, yeah, like I was saying, this is kind of how it was for me back in like 11 years ago, or 14 years ago.
Hey, what's up, I'm Todd. What up, I'm Eric. And this is Inside SoCal, where we give you the inside scoop on the SoCal lifestyle. Alright, well, we got a lot of fucking sick news today. But first, let's go live to a developing story at Rigoberto's Mexican Eatery to check in with Troy. Troy, what up, dude? How's it going over there, man?
It's going pretty good. About a quarter of the way through this bomb-ass carnitas burrito.
Damn, dude, that looks so good.
And Kevin's gonna meet me here in like 15.
Oh, sick. Yeah. All right, well, the new year's finally here. What better way to bring in 2011 than with an inspiring story of survival? I had the chance to sit down with Brian, who's obviously fucking sick at freestyle motocross.
Dude, fucking narc killed.
and is recovering from an accident at this year's Disaster Riders Contest. I'm here with freestyle motocross legend Brian Templeton, one of the sickest dudes I know for sure. Brian, tell us what happened, man.
Well, I fucked up my ACL, cracked my wrist, cracked the third and fourth vertebrae in my neck, totally fucked up my bike, you know, and I'm lying there and I'm like, God, please, if you can, please help me get out of this, you know? When you're faced with death like that, you know, like you're gonna die, that is some seriously fucked up shit. And I started healing and I was like, well, I made a commitment to God, so, you know, so then I bought a Bible.
That's gangster.
Yeah, man, you want to hit this?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's the shit,
Get
too.
that. You got a lighter? Or?
Yeah, man, let me get it.
Oh, fuck!
Shit.
You cool?
Yeah, I think so, man.
It's a really touching story, Todd.
Yeah, for sure. Brian's tight, dude.
Yeah, he is. And now for our financial report, we're gonna go to our boy Nate. What up, dude?
Yeah, so like in financial news, Sean and I worked for my dad last weekend doing like landscaping and shit, and we got paid like $200 each.
Oh, stoked.
Yeah, but like Sean was being a little bitch, so like I had to do all the work.
It's fucking gay.
Yeah, I know.
Let's fucking go!
Dude, Sean, don't honk my horn, bitch.
Fuck off!
All right, we gotta go because we're gonna go to the Indian casino and we gotta pick up Aaron's little bitch ass, of course.
Side soak out front! Dude, shut up, man!
Oh shit.
Wait,
Looks like we got some breaking news.
that's like, it's so funny how, Andy, I didn't realize you haven't been a moderator. Sorry about that. That's just, that is so, like, pretty spot on for how it was for us. You know, we talked like that. We was, oh, dude, sick, and just stuff like that. And, I think we said more stuff. That was more like how we talked around here than like, whoa, Carly, you know, like the Californians. What a time to be alive. Yeah, for sure. To be honest, yeah. I have no idea what the kids are even saying nowadays, Rick. Like, oh, skibidi. Hey, Sam, good to see you, dude. How's it been? That video was from 14 years ago, so 2011. Yeah, I'm kind of ready for the rain tomorrow. Hungry and we're gonna go on a nice. From her house, I don't know how far it would be. Let's see, when I lived in the middle of town and would go by her house, it would be almost 18 miles there and back. So we're gonna go for like a 16-mile bike ride tomorrow to the beach and back, but now that's getting posed. Now we're gonna go see, Monster Gaming. That's just a thing for Nightbot. That's one of Nightbot's situations. It's an AI moderator. But yeah, Rick, I feel that. It's like, man, it ain't the same as it used to be. You kids wouldn't understand. You guys wouldn't understand back in the day. You could say things were a lot. People weren't easily offended and eagerly offended, you know? Ashamed by nothing and offended by everything is such a good motto for how it's going nowadays. Nightbot is kind of crazy. It's always just active. It's like, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. And yeah, if we could go back to the way it was. Now I'm sounding old and on a. Now I'm on a pedestal, or not a pedestal, on a. What do you call that saying? Soapbox. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. You got me on my soapbox. It's just not the way it used to be anymore. I miss the old days. Tupac has a song called Old School, and it hits all the right notes, you know what I'm saying? The 90s the 90s and early 2000s was basically just like the Wild West here. You know, you could say stuff and people wouldn't get so offended. But yeah, this is a real punch monster. It's starting to kick in, so I'm starting to perk up a bit. Even though it has red dye 40 in it. That's funny, Andy. I'll have to keep an eye out for that next time. Monster Gaming for a monster drink. Was that? That was such a good movie. Oh gosh, what was that movie called? It was with Clint Eastwood. Gran Torino, right? Get off my lawn. No thanks. I didn't put anything in it. I just woke up. I haven't seen that one. Cry Macho. My buddy Eric. I haven't talked to him for a while. But he's in the back of a car right now driving home from Vegas, so of course he's like he's blowing up my phone, like chatting it up right now. Like I'm just in the car and Jeremiah Johnson. That sounds like a fun shirt name too. We haven't seen in a while is Brantley Brown. I want a shirt that has like a spark plug with a snake around or something that says like Brantley Brown Automotive. Okay, the most recent one I just watched was Five Nights at Freddy. We blocked her because she ended up being this like really cringy 10-year-old girl. So we did everything we can to make her account be blocked and her to not to comment and stuff. And then on her channel, she started posting all these shorts saying like F flying 90, F this, F that, you're a terrible person. And I'm just like, whoa, holy moly, that's a lot for a 10-year-old. You need to go outside and like where are your parents and all of that stuff. I know, right? Seriously. It got pretty heavy there for a bit. I don't know why I'm terrible. I just stretch in the morning and then show you guys my oatmeal that I'm eating. I'm not trying to rustle any feathers. I'm just here to motivate you guys and be positive. I appreciate that, Monster. I thought that movie, Amy... Is the music too loud or should I turn it down? Amy, the one about the doll, that was a pretty creepy one. That was relatively recent. The ones, I can't remember. Lonely Kid Just Wanted Me Not Be Lonely. Yeah, I know, right? Yo, tell Todd to turn the radio back up. Tomorrow is International Sublime Day, right? April 26, 1992. There was a riot on the street. Tell me, where were you? I've been letting the time lapse run for like an hour too. There's some crazy, not really crazy clouds moving in, but there are some clouds moving in. The Hungry Hangout, you are here. Good to see you. Hopefully your day is going well. I'm excited to eat your torta. That sounded really sexual. I can't wait to eat your torta later tonight. I'm gonna put my sauce all up in your torta and just eat it. My guacamole and your. Gosh darn it. I know, right? She's actually working, and I'm over here just live streaming at work. Like, oh yeah, do we need to make? We should add Monster Gaming, a moderator too, because you've been around here for a while now, Monster Gaming. I appreciate you. It's fun to just hang out with all the homies, right? You know, like the usuals are just like super chill. We have a good time up in here. There's no one trolling. There's no one being angry. No one trying to start shit. We're just chilling. We're just having a low-key kickback, right? And I feel like if this was in real life, we would all hang out, you know? And the only people we're missing is Boxy and Davey. And we're missing Aaron, Gary. Sam did just pop up. Sam is honestly, besides hungry, obviously. I'm saying obviously a lot. Sam lives the closest to us, as far as I know. He's been subscribed since 2020. I posted a video. I used to have a van, a Volkswagen Westfalia, and I went up there to kind of where he lives, and there's a massive wildfire, and we left that morning right before. If we didn't leave that morning where we were camping, that spot would have got burnt over, and we would have had to get evacuated by a freaking helicopter. So that's absolutely freaking gnarly. And so then my video popped up on his feed, and then ever since then he subscribed. Did you guys see the short I posted? If we're talking about shorts, I posted my mountain bike crash on. I appreciate that, Monster. Yeah, I posted just the crash part as a short, and it's gotten almost 600 views. That's pretty cool. Donald, good to see you, dude. We're coming to you live from the bomb shelter. Underground here in California. No, I work in a shipping container. Gary, you're here too, dude. It's like Beetlejuice. We just said your name 5 times and now you have appeared. Yeah, and then so from, if we're just going up north as far as people I know, like where their locations are, it would be Sam, Rick's Gaming, and then Aaron and Gary. As far as people that live close enough to us, or as close to us. And then going east would be Clint in Texas, and then Davey, and then Foxy, Sir Can, and Donald would be kind of tied, and then it'd be Andy. We're doing good. Actually, Donald, there isn't any AC in this thing at all. There is there's a little fan right there. You know, one of those little like circle Johnnies that are up on top and they spin around. And that's really the only circulation besides that fan. And then I just have two double doors that I can open up, but it's actually pretty cold today. And it is west facing, so in the afternoon the sun does bake in here and it's just like freaking melt. But other than that, I mean, the climate is pretty cool here. Moderate temperature here on the central coast of California. So it doesn't ever get, maybe like 10 days out of the year, 10 days to 2 weeks out of the year, does it ever just get like really balls hot. No one really has AC around here either. Only like a few rich people have AC. But you could just open up. So we live in a valley, and if you know about diurnal winds, every day after like 1 p.m. there's a nice solid breeze that comes up because of the temperature change, or the where the sun is. You know, it pushes it all out from the ocean. Yeah, I am wrapped up. Got my hoodie on, beanie. You can find these hoodies in my merch store. Thank you for a nice plug. Along with a bunch of other hoodies. The only Jarvis we have is on this thing, but her name's Siri, and Jarvis stands for something, and I can't remember. Just a robotic voice, something like that. Yeah, we have it in camo, normal colors. The holy freaking moly one, that's also a hoodie. I believe that one comes in camo as well. And then later tonight, depending on if I have enough energy after everything today or tomorrow, I'll make the baseball tee, the baseball design, and we'll get that pumping into the merch store. Donald, how are you feeling? Hit us with a health update. Hopefully you're feeling good. Yeah, so here, I'll show you guys. So right outside my office is a 14 bay engine bay. So we got all these fire engines, and they all live in there. And there's two sides to it. So this is I'll show you the outside. Can I zoom out? I can't zoom out. So this is my office. Coffee, my sticker wall. This is where we store all the SCBAs. And SCBAs are mostly distributed out to the students though, so we don't have too many. These are just masks and stuff, and yeah, this is my my humble abode. I get that a lot. I get the Unabomber reference quite often, actually. Should we check? The GoPro's been running for 1 hour and 14 minutes. Aaron, what's up? Buenos dias. It's almost lunchtime here, so it's more of a Buenos lunch days. Let me check really quick to make sure the GoPro's still going. Still going strong. I like recording, as you guys see in my videos, I like recording the clouds and everything as the sky moves in. And there was supposed to be a launch today too. But now it's pushed till Sunday, 1:55 p.m. There's one at Sunday on 6:37. It's a Firefly launch though, so that probably won't go. And then on Sunday at 1:55 p.m., There's a Falcon 9 Starlink launch. And there's another one on Thursday at 11:40 a.m. Yeah, we get a rocket launch. They're about like once a week or every 2 weeks, basically. He loves guys because I'm flying 90. That's a good one. You had a rude awakening, Aaron? That's not fun. Gosh. That's not good, Donald. Holy moly. Yeah, just a rather very intelligent system. That's what Jarvis stands for, you're right. Yeah, me too, Andy. It's my favorite is when they land back on land. It's just so cool that, like, you know, I'm so used to the rockets always just going up and then the booster lands in the ocean, right? But now most of them, they either land on a barge out in the middle of the ocean or they come back and land on land. Yeah, we're rooting for you, Donald. We're sending thoughts and prayers your way. Hopefully you get better. Got some heavy stuff, brother. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing about with SpaceX rockets, they reuse them. It will actually tell you, here, let me look it up. They'll tell you on the rocket, you kind of, I mean, they're two separate companies, right? I get more information on this other website. Let's see. I use a few different apps. Like Next Spaceflight is the one I use to like see the schedule and countdown. But then on Space launch schedule. That's funny. That's funny, Rick. So then Space launch schedule is the one where it literally gives good information. And that one's not. I'm trying to hype it up, but it's not giving me. Usually it says how many times the rocket's been used. I gotta catch up on the messages here. Hold on a second. Let me scroll back. The meat for the tortas is starting to smell good. Oh, I wish I could smell it. What's my temp right now? It is 59 degrees out, which is... If you hold the... .59 degrees Fahrenheit is 15 degrees in Celsius. Yeah, it's like it's hoodie weather for us here for sure. Like I'm in hiking pants and I got a hoodie on, and it's kind of chilly. There's a little bit of a breeze too. Coming right off the ocean. Honestly, Rick, I totally freaking agree with you. It's cold here. I mean, it's cold for us. If it was in the 70s, I wouldn't be wearing a hoodie, but... Everything going good over there? Nice. What's the average temp there, Andy? If 15 is a good day for you guys. Yeah, see, Hungary's in a cozy outfit right now. I don't blame her. Foxy's back. Are you back from the vet, or did you just get there? Oh, you're just waiting in the parking lot? Nice. Honestly, that would be... I would take your tips. You said it's going to be like... it's like 110 there, though, right? That is pretty hot. You guys are going to laugh, but my favorite weather to run in is between like 85 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Gosh. Phew, karma's a bitch sometimes, you know. We do need to drink some water as we're pounding this monster. So we do have some of you guys here are not new, but you're just tuning in now. We've decided that we're gonna fundraise for a baseball team next season, and the goal is to reach $400. So we're gonna either do that through buying me a coffee, or we can also have t-shirts that are gonna have a baseball logo, and they're gonna be printed on baseball tees. So that's gonna be really fun. And we only need $400. So that doesn't seem like too heavy of a goal to hit. And we have until next year to do it. So then it'll say Flying 90. Maybe it needs to say like Flying 90 YouTube, Flying 90 YouTube channel on the back or something. This water bottle? Yeah, absolutely. Do you want the Amazon link or the REI link? The cool thing is it's collapsible, and so it's really easy to just really just get a lot of water. Oh, that's a good idea, Rick. This is why I need to do the Amazon affiliate. Let's see. Hydra. Soft flask. I've never been to Florida, but Florida looks awesome. Can I sign up for the affiliate program on my phone? Let's see. I would have to guess no. And I've been in it a few times, and I've never, no one's ever used my link or anything, right? So I've never... Nice, Rick. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, we're texting each other. I bet they can smell it. See you, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sharing the link to the Discord right now. Monster Gaming. That's because I haven't hit 3,000 hours yet. But once I do, we'll be sure to get super chats going. The last time I checked, I was at, let me see here. As of April 20th, last Sunday, I was at 1,135 public watch hours. So we're almost halfway there. I know we need more people watching. We'll get there. I have 2,120 subscribers. Yeah, I know. I'm curious about that too, Rick. I really appreciate it, Aaron. Thank you so much. We'll get there. They take 30%? Holy freaking moly. I mean, if you got money burning a hole in your pocket, Monster Gaming, you could always sign up or donate to the Buy Me a Coffee. Great, just circling. Whoa. Golly, Donald, that's intense, dude. Check in with you before the event. Next, continue chat really quick. Just wanted to see specifics I need to know before since we last talked. Gosh, that is crazy. 30% is insane. So if someone donated $10 to you, they would take 3 of it, right? If someone donated $100 to you, they would get 30. Like, is that the kind of math I'm mathing here? That's insane. Golly. No. So okay, with that being said, you think YouTube wouldn't make it so hard to reach that super chat level, right? You know, they'd be wanting people to get able to get donations like right away. Like, that's crazy. Holy freaking moly. Mind blowing. I'm just sitting here looking out at the sky, like thinking about that. And then, okay, here's a question for Aaron. Once you hit the 4,000 watch hours, and then you click the, you know, like apply for monetization, how long did that take? Was it like an instant thing, like 24 hours, 72 hours? Yeah, exactly, Rick. It's like they make you work for free until you qualify, but there will still be ads being played on your videos, and they're still getting the money from that too. That's what we need to do. We need to pool. He's quick on it. That crow's quick on it. He came, got it, and he's gone. We need to pool all of our resources together and make a new video website where the advertisers don't take as much and then more people can get monetized faster. For you, like, YouTube's king. Yeah, California is pretty clean. We were on the bike path the other day, and you could just see all the trash on the sides of it, though, so that's kind of sad. When I was like walking my dog, you could see all just the cigarette butts in the gutters. Like, that's one thing that really bugs the heck out of me. Nice. So it took a few hours. That's what's up. For them to approve it. I like that. No, actually, I'm okay. I'm okay and the bike's okay. That's the only thing that matters is the bike okay? And yeah, the bike's totally fine. Are there a lot of cigarette smokers in India? Or does everyone kind of switch to vapes worldwide? Dang, Donald, that's crazy. And isn't that, that kind of makes you think of like UFC fighters when they, I think that the Crow got some peanut. I'm watching this Crow like eat and stuff. UFC fighters, their hands are considered like weapons, right? So if they get caught fighting, it's like a lot bigger of a crime because they're like, well, you're a trained fighter compared to someone who isn't trained. Ugh, that is gross. Even at the fire academy, we encourage the kids not to spit on the pavement. It's like there's all this dirt. You can't just spit. Go out there. I'm just reading the chat right now. Are we fighting or are we fucking? Because I just want to know, because either way I'm going to be naked. It is almost 11:30 here on the west coast of California. Yeah, I know, right, Gary? Little do we know that Donald's daughter is actually Ronda Rousey, or I can't think of any other female fighters off the top of my head. Paige Van Dam. Yeah, that's a terrible no-no. And then is he like a gentle sweetheart like 99% of the time, and it just comes out when he drinks? Maybe he needs to give up drinking, but I'm not here to be a therapist. But it sounds like drinking is the issue here. Is this the song we've been searching for during the morning stretch that makes us want to go to Mexico and just be on a beach? I don't think so. I think it had more of a Mexico beach vibe to it. Well, I know, right? Yeah. No, that is very true, Rick. I knew a guy that I used to photograph his business. I used to run his social media, and he would always just say, I don't get involved in people's personal life. Like, nope, don't get involved, don't tell me. Or he would listen, but he wouldn't say anything. He'd just be like, nope, I don't get involved. And I think that was a pretty good rule of thumb. Then it can never come back on you and be like, well, Flying 90 said this or that, right? See, Aaron? Gary? We will be there. Because in the next half hour, we'll have hit 2 hours on this stream. And then we'll pop over to Aaron's stream, you know? Yeah, it'll never do you wrong. It's like if you need an ear to listen, I'll listen, but past that, I'm not going to get involved and give you my thoughts and feelings. No, we still got another 30 minutes or so. Because Aaron goes live at 12:30, so we got like almost an hour to go before we sign off here. I got my phone on charger, my iPad's at 43%, so we still got a little battery life on that thing. How much time do you have until you go live, Aaron? So we can all head over there. Gosh, I'd love to see the behind the scenes if it's not too intrusive of like what you guys do to prepare to go live over there. Just because I like the behind the scenes. 35 minutes, nice. So we got 35 minutes of the stream to go today. And then you can catch me over at Aaron's stream. Be sure to hit her channel button. That's the thing is, so your skin is itchy, or your beard is itchy because the skin underneath your beard needs to be exfoliated. And so brushing it all the time is what helps get rid of that. And also breaks up the tangles. I actually don't use beard oil. I just use shampoo and conditioner in the shower. That's my secret. Shh, don't tell anyone. No, I'm just kidding. I know, right? Well, I think by the time you'll be done streaming, Aaron, I'll be getting ready to go out to the valley on to do a photo shoot. But I appreciate you stopping by, Donald. Like I was saying, we're all rooting for you, we're all praying for you. But a nap is a good thing. I appreciate a good nap. Yeah, well, we have once. Danielle has braided it once, or the Hungry Hangout has braided it once into 3 braids. Lilian, buenos dias. But honestly, I just use hair ties now to keep it together. And you guys see that in my running videos. I'm actually gonna get a trim or a cleanup on aisle beard here on May 1st, so that's exciting. Yeah, nope, no pick in my face. The thing on my neck's starting to slowly go away. I actually don't get too much acne anymore as an adult. The only time I really break out is if I eat a lot of cheese. Ooh, $40,000 to shave it. Or $1K to take an inch off. Yeah, 40K and 40K and I'll go live shaving my beard. Yeah, not 20 bucks. Yeah, I got my I did my DNA test and I do have Viking descendants in me somewhere. Not like pure Scandinavian blood, but where I'm from definitely has Viking in it. And like Hungry said, my beard always smells good, and you know, if you're gonna have something like this on your face, you gotta make sure it smells good. But I'm excited to get my my lips back. Elizabeth Warren, amount of black. Elizabeth Warren, that's the politician, right? the old one with glasses, and she always wears basically the same thing, like black pants and then a different colored shirt. 0.0003% Ethiopian. Interesting. Actually, I think my testosterone levels are pretty dang low. I've only had them tested once, and they were in the red. So I'd like to get them tested again and just see where the level is, see where it's at. What were those white? What was that little? Like, was that a nut that you put up there?
It was a chocolate egg.
Oh, interesting.
Did you take it?
Kind of. It took one bite of it and then dropped it on the asphalt, and then came back like a few minutes later and then took it again.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes they use the apparatus made to get to drop their walnuts.
That's hilarious.
Pretty smart bird.
Yeah, seriously. I could comb my beard all day, to be honest. It's like a massage for your face. But actually, now that the sun's coming out, it is warming up here. Monster Gaming, if you scroll back through my videos, you can see me without a beard, because this channel has been alive since I've been a firefighter, and for that you have to be clean shaven, obviously. You can tell I gotta go do a photo shoot because I'm wearing my fancy shirt today. Look a little professional. Ricky, you said you have kids. Do you have boy kids, girl kids? What kind of... Are you the only guy in the household and this is girls? I know, right? Oh, it's a yellow jacket coming right outside the door. Those things are the worst bees. I don't know, any t-shirt that's not any shirt that's not just a t-shirt is fancy in my eyes. This is a nice Patagonia shirt. I like it. Feels good, nice and relaxed. Getting tight though from all the freaking push-ups I've been doing lately. The GoPro has to be dead by now, but I haven't heard it beep yet. And it's been going for almost 2 hours. Let me check it really fast. Are you guys cool to hang out for a sec? I gotta go to the bathroom as well. I can give you guys a look on the outside if you want. Mix up the view and angle here. You can see what I've been staring at for the last 100 minutes. Let's just turn this thing around. That's what it looks like outside my container. I won't change the battery on the GoPro. The battery finally died. I mean, it ran for almost 2 hours, so that's That's pretty dang good. Those Enduro batteries work really well. We're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that view of the outside world. Now let's put this battery on the charger. So they've trained a crow here at work, and the crow's now walking into the office because it's like, hello, I could use a snack, please. Hello, senor. Yeah, it'd be cool to meet Hungry one day. What do you think, Hungry? Can we meet one day in person? I thought I saw a gray hair there. No, never. Oh, that's too bad. Dang it. I see your profile pic and I'm just so captivated by your face that I'm like, dang, I like to slide into that girl's DMs. Let me add you on Discord. You're taking, oh man. I love watching the time-lapse footage. It's so cool. There's so much. So cool. We actually met on christianmingle.com. Christian Mingle and Farmers Only. What are some of the other outlandish dating websites? That's funny, Rick. Is it? I never actually was on any of those dating websites. Whew. It's almost lunchtime here. So it's like now the wind's coming back up. The clouds have blocked the sun. So it's like, ooh, maybe time to put the hoodie back on. It's 59 degrees. Yeah, we've been together since the 7th grade. Just with gaps in in between. It's almost lunchtime. It's almost time to watch Aaron's stream. We'll be hopping off here. Almost time to go to the photo shoot. And the shoot's only from 3:30 to 5:30. And they're like, well, we don't need to shoot for 2 hours. I was like, well, I have a 2-hour minimum, so we can either be done when you guys are done, or we can go to 5:30. Other than that, it's cool with me. I'm curious to see. This is getting totally off track here, but I know there's a pretty dang good view, and from where I'm sitting right now, I can actually see the rocket launches too. I watch it from home, but I can. I know. I'm excited. I just farted. I'm excited if I can make Ronan's game, since it is the last one of the year. Question mark. Hopefully I said that with a question mark. It would be cool to see the last game of the season. Supposedly. And it's funny now with this thought of like sponsoring a team, I'm like, oh, I feel like a scout every time. Like the last game, this is for all y'all, not just the Hungry Hangout. She was there. There were some really good players on the other team, and I'm like, oh, we got to get that guy on our team next year. I want number 12 on our team, number 7 from the Rockies. You know, that's Ronan. He's number 7 or number 5? I can't remember. That is pretty cool to see the Starlink train. I have been able to witness that a few times. That's pretty neat, in my opinion. Gotta talk to Pat. Yeah, I know, right? We need to invite Patrick out for some beers. Even not that I drink, but we'll be like, hey man, we gotta talk strategy here and players and. I don't really watch anime. I think you asked that yesterday in the stream, right? And we talked about like the original Pokemon, Gundam Wing. What was Speed Racer, right? That's the one with the white car and the big M on it. I haven't worn a hat in a while. I've been wearing beanies, and it is time to get a new all we do is run hat, because this one has the buttons are getting all broken back here and stuff. Where do I play those? Play what? Ooh, Tech Decks. I remember Tech Decks. Pogs. I remember Pogs too. And yo-yos. Oh yeah. Ah, Tamagotchis. I'm really surprised that they haven't made an iPhone app for Tamagotchis. That seems like that would be a great moneymaker. Here, I'll make this, how can I can't pin that message, weird. Tamagotchi, well maybe on the Switch too, I know, right? For, $500. And then the Tamagotchi app will be $80, which is absolutely insane. Worried that I can't pin a message on my Tamagotchi app will be $80. Oh, and the that's stupid. So you guys can't even click on the link for the Buy Me a Coffee, can you? Because it's, I just tried looking on my phone and it's not even active. Again, YouTube is making it harder for people to do good. Dang, that's awesome, Gary. So she has like the shadow boxes, or not shadow boxes, the soft light boxes and everything. That's, of course, right? Well, if you go to my channel, you can click my link tree and that'll take you to all my stuff. But yeah, I'll share it on Buy Me a Coffee really quick here. There's a few different ways you could do it. You could do monthly, or you could just do a one-time donation. Here is my link. Boom. Did it work? Why isn't the... It's not an active link. What the heck? What does RS stand for? There we go. Now it's an active link on the Discord. Oh, rupees. Nice. We are 10 minutes away from Aaron's stream. And it's weird because on my end, on my iPad, I can see all of the links. They're all active. See you, Rick. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us for quite a while. Almost 2 hours you've been hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know, right? Gary, if 10 people watch your live every day, that alone is 70 hours a week. I know, it's crazy. I get between, for 1 hour of a stream, I get about between like 5 and 6 watch hours. Because we get about, on average, like 6 people. So that's pretty dang good. Dang, Gary, what an awesome setup. Holy moly, that's professional as heck. What happened to the? I'm a nosy Nancy here. What happened to the Gryffindor poster, or not poster, but the Gryffindor flag? Is that the correct word here? The Gryffindor flag behind her. It all adds up. I know it does, huh? It sure does. We're just scraping away at it little by little. And that's okay. You know, I think watching some people that have like their channels are just super blowing up and they're gaining a lot of subscribers really fast and they're doing shorts with songs and all this stuff. They get super obsessed with the views and stuff like that, and it really seems to kind of go to their heads. And you know, I think the bubble will burst eventually. Whereas they do like the slow grind, and you know, they seem really a lot more appreciative of their subscribers and their viewers, right? Oh, nice, Gary. So in the last 28 days, I've gotten 308 watch hours. And that's including the shorts, the lives, my vlogs. So let's see here. So on like the Carrizo Plains vlog, I've gotten 1.2 hours of watch time on that video. Gravel bike video, we've gotten, so on building YouTube's favorite gravel bike video, we've gotten 2.1. Yeah, that makes sense, Gary. And is that only, oh, that's when you hit the 4,000 hour one. Earn ads from YouTube Premium in the shorts feed. We'll get there. We will get there one day. But until that day, we'll just keep having fun. And we'll still be having fun, you know? That's all it is to me, is this, it's just having fun here. Connecting with people that I wouldn't have the opportunity to connect with. You know, like you, Gary, and Aaron, you know, like I wouldn't have an opportunity to connect with you guys, right? Because you guys live in Canada, and so that's super awesome. And Andy over there in the UK, you know, Davey, Foxy, all these cool people that I've met thanks to YouTube. And I normally wouldn't have the opportunity because, you know, we live on the west coast of California, right? Well, gang, we have hit 2 hours. And we have 5 minutes until Answer you know, Florida. Don't forget that. Well, gang, we're gonna hop off here and let the batteries charge up, and then we'll be heading over to Erin's stream when she goes live in the next 5 minutes. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. It's been awesome. It's great to connect with you guys. Great to hear what you're doing. Great to see what you guys got going on this weekend. And as always, yeah, I got a video coming out in the next 5 minutes too. And I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch store, check out Buy Me a Coffee. You guys know what the goals are for now. And yeah, until the next time, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to do something every single day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.